Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Scott Farrell is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, when this guy's on, he's nasty. How nasty? How about in this last appearance, struck out 21 batters. One of the most dominating performances I've ever seen, and I really hope he brings his A game along again in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Renfroe, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Breivik Valera will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Count.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The pitcher, Scott Farrell, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in, Anthony Alford. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stuart Turner, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a high pop-up. Olson has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Robert Stevenson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Sano right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Renfroe on at first, nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Breyvic Valera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. There's a strike. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Anthony Alford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Scott Farrell, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So in now for Chicago, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Javier Baez. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. 3-1, here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
In there at the knees, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jesse Winker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that one just missed outside. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're on the short. So coming to the plate, Scott Farrell. He singled his last time up.
Scott Farrell.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Alford coasts under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Baez is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Johnny Montoya.
The right fielder, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 1-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4. Here's Nolan Arenado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Breivik Valera. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So striding forward now, Anthony Alford. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Correa fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shut. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scott Farrell. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the line at first. Olsen is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 to score tonight. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Farrell earns his 5th winner of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on.